Yo, peace. I'm Grungy Boguez, and this is the Beat Anatomy. Today we're gonna break down a joint called Words I Say by my man Solo For Dolo, featuring Ren Thomas and Tiffany Sterling. Let's get busy. So pretty much I started off with a break like I always do, a dirty break. This is it right here. Boom, we had that break. And what we did was we filtered most of the bottom out, kept the mids and the highs, and we layered it with a kick, snare, just a whole bunch of elements we layered. So we had a hat, had a snare, we had a kick, we had toms, which were right here. Boom, every 4 bars, threw that in there. We had another hat that came in, you know, something light every once in a while. That came in every once in a while. We had the cymbal. Boom. We had like the spacey sound effect. That joint right there. I don't know exactly what that is, but we threw that in there. And I had a grunt, which was this right here. Boom. So with the break and all those elements layered on top of the break, there's what I had. Boom. So I had my drums. The first sample chop was pretty much this. This was the main loop. Boom, that was the main loop. And then I had other chops that I threw in there, you know, and while the verse was going on. This was one of them right here. I had that in there. I had this in there. Boom, that was at the end of the verse. I had this piece right here. Had that in there. And then this is what I added in for the hook part right here. So I added that for the hook. And then I had another chop that was from the same sample, but from a whole different part of the sample. So it sounded nothing like the main loop that I had, because I wanted the second verse to come in, and I wanted it to be completely different. I wanted the dynamic to be different. So when Ren Thomas comes in, the whole thing changes, and this is the loop that I had. Well, it wasn't a loop, I pretty much chopped it up. So that was the second verse right there. And then after that, I had the bass line. Y'all probably won't be able to hear it if y'all watching this on your phones. That was the bass for the regular loop for the first verse, and this was the bass line for the second verse when it changes. Boom. So that was it, man. This was the first verse. But then when Ren Thomas comes in, the whole thing changes. And that got crazy on the second verse, you know what I mean? So that's it, man. That's pretty much how I put the joint together, man. Shout out to Solo. Shout out to Ren Thomas. Shout out to Tiffany Sterling. This track is on the EP I got with Solo called the 5th EP, available on all digital platforms. So you already know I'm Grungy Boguez. This is the Beat Anatomy.
It's Ren. Look. Chasing chicken like we prepping for the title match. Torture rack, back cracking like the chiropract. Your idol trash, fuck you thinking while he writing that.